Tervehdys taas kaikille ja se oli sitten aika jatkaa Eponan tehtäviä. Ja mä en nyt ole ihan varma mikä tää juttu nyt on taas, mutta no. Tällä on nytten jotain meille asiaa. No ylläri, että tää ei pysty tekemään hevosen selässä. No, mennäänpä sitten alas.
Tuli minä kovni.
37, 37, 38, 39, phew, hold on, one more. Oh, nah, it's not happening. I can't do any more. Phew, that was tough. That was harder than I ever remember it being. How's the training going? You say? You ask. Well, yeah, okay. How's been going for you? How many pickup score have you done today? Ha! Seems like I beat you by quite a few lengths there. You and Caramel Soul are going to be more pick up corals than that to be able to beat me. What? Horses can't do pickup corals? Details. You can't just explain stuff with words. Come on now, Caitlin and Caramel Soul. Let's see what you can do. First to 50 wins, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Complete against to see how many pickup corals, okay? Kyllä. Caitlin jaksaa. Ha! I won! You were also pretty good, Caitlin. You came in second in spite of everything. The real loser here, I'm sorry to say, is Caramel Soul, who didn't actually do any pickup curves at all. What a lazy bones. Actually, she's a horse. To tell the truth, Caitlin, my training has been pretty so-so. I've been out jogging and everything, but it's not enough. It's been so long since I was last in a peak condition that I think I've forgotten how to follow the way of the horse. What? What's the way of the horse? When you practice jiu-jitsu, there are lots of different techniques and styles you can use. The most traditional approach is the way of the horse. It's one of the very oldest, hardest, and the most refined martial arts you can learn. But hey, I just thought, what horse in its right mind not only eat fruits and nuts? No horse no horse in its right mind, Caitlin. You are quite right. Not a single horse in its right mind. What training diet have I been on? Exactly, just fruit and nuts.
Tuli minä kovni.
But I need to get back. Hetkonen. Ahaa, elikkä mun pitää kasvattaa nyt tuon kanssa populaatiot. Voi vittu. Ai luulin, että mä pääsin eroon näistä. But I need to get back to top form. It's so wind way to be inspired. Rediscover the way of the horse. What I mean by that is I need to start eating hay. Only hay. No, oleks sä hullu? Why do you look so unsure, Caitlin? Of course hay is the best thing I can eat. Just look at how strong and fast Caramel Soul is. I mean, you have been ignoring the fact Caramel Soul is lazy and can do pickup course, but yeah, strong probably can't do sit-ups either. Thought. As luck would have it, I've actually got a lot of hay at home. There's a bale behind my house. Could you grab it and then no miten se nyt sanoo? Then we'll see who can eat the fastest. Oh, you don't want to speed hay eating contest? Fair enough. Then I'll just challenge Caramel Soul to the duel. So I probably have beaten you anyway, Caitlin. No offense. When it's come to eating the most hay, I think that it's a match between me and Caramel Soul. No, se on kyllä oikeassa, paitsi että Karkki kyllä syö tuossa ihan tätä, mitä toi nyt on kivetystä, että se ei kyllä syö heinää niinku. Ja minkä takia sulla edes on tää heinäpaali täällä takapihalla? I don't understand you. Mutta okei then. Okei, Caitlin, hyppäsit sit vähän pitkälle. Sitä vähän tuntuu, että niinku tuo voitti. Dry! This is so dry! Water! I need water! Get Ricky some water. Okay, where? Voisiko tuolla talon takana ehkä? Is there some water, please? There is, maybe. Mutta ei mulla mitään. Just tuolla. On vaikeeta. Ja miksi kukaan pitää sitä tuossa ulkona talvella puskassa, en tiedä.
Tuli minä komni.
Good. Now I can breathe again. This haze is stuck in my throat. It was real dry. How can horses eat this stuff? No, niin. Nah, it wasn't such a good idea to eat hay after all. I'll have to think of something else to eat. You think I should try eating a balanced diet? Of course I'm not gonna fall for that. Next time it will have to be gluten diet instead of avoiding gluten. I'll just make sure absolutely everything I eat contains gluten. Maybe that work. You still want me to go to varied and balance, Caitlin? We'll see. That problem remains, thought. I don't know how I'm going to get back on to follow the way of the horse. Without the technique, I'll never have the chance to competition. What a great idea, Caitlin. I study caramel, so then maybe I'll be more likely to get inspired enough to rejoin the way of the horse. I guess that means you and Caramelso are thinking about helping me in the time of qualification. Thanks. If you want to help me, then I've already got an idea about how we can get started. There's an old paddock a little bit out of the town. We could use that, or actually, I forgot I said anything. We could just be at the little paddock down by the stables instead. It's nowhere near as good. Oh wait, actually it's better, way better. Why can't we use the other paddock? We'll see. It's like I'm not allowed to show my face there. Can we not just talk about something else? We need to get training. Probably it's as well to get the paddock by the stables as fast as we can. If I'd like to lift on the back of Caramel Soul, nice to you ask, but I can probably run the faster myself. Oh really? Caramel Soul isn't a lace lump, you say? So you sticking with your story that horse can do pickup calls, huh? What's your line in the sit-ups and squats then? They can't do those either? Well, it just remains to be seen then. If you and Caramel Soul can get there before me, then I suppose I'll stop calling Caramel Soul or Lazy Bones. You ready? Set, go! Okei. Okay. Kiitos kun kerrotte tämän vasta tässä vaiheessa. Me luettiin toi äsken jo. Totta, vitus sama osua nopeampi. Let's see. Katos nyt, mä ohitan sut tässä vaiheessa jo. Voisin mennä kyllä ihan vaan tölttiinkin, ootas. Mä mennä tölttiin ja sä oot silti niinku hitaampi kuin minä. Tämä on paljon tasaisempaa ja helpompaa kuin juokseminen. Ai sä oot siellä, mä luulin että sä tuut vasta. You won great job, Caitlin. And you, Caitlin, are not as much of the lazy bones as I thought, even if you don't do pickup calls. Sä kyllä tarkoitit varmaan Carmel Soul, mut no, ihan sama. You guys were so fast. I need to get out and run more. Imagine being slower than a horse? Phew, can't having that. Anyway, now let's get to the what I need your help with. I'm going to try and tell you the whole thing from the very beginning so that you're up to the speed. Many years ago, just then, I started with Jiu-Jitsu. My older trainer, Master Lucia Kolspur, took me with her stable during my school break so that she could teach me an ancient technique. The technique was the way of the horse, and it's one of the oldest methods in Jiu-Jitsu. I remember being disappointed when Master Lucia said to me that we were going to spend the next 3 weeks mucking out stables and taking care of the horses. I wonder what I had to do with Jiu-Jitsu. But after 3 weeks hard work, Master Lucia said I was ready to the next stage. Master Lucia took me to the paddock where she let the horse run free and asked me to study the patterns of their movements. I still remember how graceful I thought the horse was as it moved, but no matter how hard I try, I can't remember. Remember her saying, if you're build good foundation for the way of the horse, you must know how the horse's moves around. That's why I need to remind myself to how horses move, like when Carmel Soul is out running. My question to you, Caitlin, is could you show me Carmel Soul's different pace and walking styles? Great. Okay, follow my instructions and walk style as I ask you to. Okay, show me your walk. Show me your trot. Okay, it's easy. This is cancer. Mitähän toi teksti, mitä tuossa on varmaan paussailen tuossa kun mä editoin, että mitä hittoa toi tekee toi teksti. Kun se aina välillä välähtelee. Jostain vain ympyrää. Voi näyttää sulle myös tölttiä, jos sä nyt haluat, mutta väät vaikka mä haluun sitä. I think I've got it, almost anyway. We've got the walks, but there's something missing. Ootasitko? No niin, nyt. Caitlin, there's something missing. I've seen the walks, but there's something else. What could it be? What can a horse do except walk? Definitely not pick up corals. How's going to be the sit-ups? The squats? Could you show... Kiitos, kiitos NPC. Mitä helvettiä sun silmä? What? That is so creepy. Me doing some squats. No squat either? Caitlin, what sort of loser horse it's you've got? Listen, If it's not squats, then what is it? Jumps? What on earth are you talking about? You mean horse can jump? Yeah, well, of course, it's obvious now. You're genius. This was something Master Lucia did, but it was quite a while ago. She said that you can never learn the way of the horse until you be able to visualize horses jumping. I know exactly, toi pysähtyy taas, toi näyttää sen ihan inhottavan silmänsä. Toi on ihan kauhea. Tuo on kauhea. Oh my god. I know exactly which race track you could use as well. I know that bulldogs are using different tracks right now to test our location for new race around here. But don't worry, there's a track that goes around the stables and it's tons of jump. If you ride the course, I can stay here and watch you both in action. Okay, I'm ready, Caitlin. See you. Let's see, Carmel Soul, best jump. Rate careful thought. These jumps can be a little tricky. Okay then. Nyt kiva, kun kissa menee jalkojen välistä. Terve! Pum! Ja hopla, ja hopla. Hop. Hop. Näin ja näin ja ympäri yhteen. Ympäri käydään yhteen tullaan näin. Whoa, whoa! I almost forgot how it felt to watch horse jump so gracefully. Aha. Rikki, älä höpötä nyt. Vielä ainakaan. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. I'm finally starting to remember the way of the horse getting. There's something missing though. No matter how hard I try, I can't remember techniques like the brush, the hoof pick, or the weed works. Is it that you have to do in standing on one leg, or do you have to cartwheel while you do it? You don't think it's cartwheeling? Since when did you become an expert on jiu-jitsu? No offense, but your horse can't even do the squats. I know all about this stuff, almost. If only I could remember those 3 techniques. So you mean horse don't do pickup cars, they don't sit up, and they don't do squats, right? Horses are weird, mysterious things. What do you think about the brush then? You don't think it's involving cartwheels? How do you do it then? You want to show me how to take care of the caramel soul? That's excellent idea. If I get to see how you look after caramel soul, then maybe I'll remember how those techniques go. Show me your best care techniques. I'll ask for them in certain order. Thanks. Mulla on kyllä nää jo niinku. Dun dun dun. Noin. What? Mitä? Mitä sä et edes antanut sitä viimeistä? Tästä... Mä tiedän. Show me you scrape the hoops. Pick up the grooming brush. Missä? Where? Tossa. Miksi mä oon voinut käyttää omaani? Fetch the hay. Feed your horse. Here you go. Mä syötän täältä hyvin kaukaa tämän. Feels like everything's falling into place.
Tuli minä komni.
Now I've seen how horses move, I've seen how it jumps, and I've seen how it's taken care of. Why does it still feel like something's missing? Feels like I can see the spaghetti and smell the spaghetti, but don't know how the spaghetti tastes, you know. If I like to come riding, but I don't have a horse, and I think Natalie is way too busy right now for me to go and ask her if I can borrow one from the stable. If I like to ride behind the caramel soul, maybe you're onto something here, Caitlin. If I get to feel how it feels to ride, then its last bit of the puzzle should fall into place. That last bit is I need to remember all of the ways of the horse. How do I get up on the caramel soul then? Will you help me? Okay, I think I'm ready. Ride really fast so that it feels like I might be about to fall off. I want to feel the wind whoosh from my face. You have to be mounted. No vittu.
Tuli minä komni.
La 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 la. Tulepa selkään. Nyt. You are not going to like this. Wap. Din, 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 din. Ui. Noniin, nyt tuli hyvä kuva. Miten toi rikki oikeesti pysyy edes selässä? Mä en ymmärrä. Din, 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 din. Hoppla! Mistä saat niistä nämä kaikki esteet tänne? En tiedä.
Niin?
Woohoo! What's a race? What a race that was! Almost feels like we were we were in a real championships.
Tuli minä komni.
That was really incredible. And I think I remember how all the techniques should be now. I think I'm ready to get going. Ootas. No niin, pitäisikö ottaa hiiri pois sit päältä? Do you want to train with me and help me go through all my various techniques? Help me sharpen up before qualifiers. You do? Great, thanks. Before we can get started, I think you need to make a quick visit to Natalie down by the stables. Since you were already helping me, I ordered a really awesome pair of sports shoes for you. You need good training gear if we're gonna do this properly. Ride over and talk to Natalie, then I'll see you outside the Bulldogs clubhouse. Niillä on clubhouse. Okay, yeah, great. Natalie! Kadotin hiireni. Hey Caitlin, nice to see you. Sports shoes? Hope Ricky hasn't totally worn you out with all the training. He asked you to collect the sports shoes he ordered for you, right? I'll just grab them for you right now. They're really nice. First thought, do you want to say hello one of my best friends? This is Lady. She's been my best and most loyal friend for almost 12 years. Even though she's not just a little fool anymore, she's still a ray of sunshine, full of energy. Don't be shy. Go up and say hello to the lady. Onks mä sanoa sulle hello hevosen tästä? Terve! Toi kyllä tosi nätti, se muistuttaa Donna hevosta. Bravia. Seems like a lady really likes you. You and I should really take a ride together with a lady and Carmel sometime. What do you think? Hey, glad glad to hear you like it. I can't today, sadly. I have a little beginner coming to the stable later and try riding for the first time. I thought that she might be able to take her first ride test on Lady because I don't think there's more graceful and more understanding horse than her. She's always so cute and so gentle with the kids, so she's perfect to introduce the little ones when they come to take a test ride. As soon as I've grabbed your shoes for you, I'll get started with the preparing lady. Oh no, look Caitlin, Ivan Drake is coming. Ugh, I really don't like that man. Could you please stick around here with me while we find out what he wants? Of course. Oi elämä. Mitä vittua sinä haluat?
Nimellä komni.
Hello there, Natalie. You get ready to move out of my stable? Haha. I heard Rick wants to take part of the collaborations for the district championships. Haha, like that loser would ever have a chance. Natalie, it's probably best you start thinking about moving out of the stables so me and my club Total Distractions can take over. I promise I'll use this place a lot more than the old paddock I won from the Rick last time. Like who in their right mind would want to spend time there? To when I won that old paddock from the Rick and told him he was never allowed to show his face there again. It was only because it was so fun to see him so sad. Haha, it's amazing when people are all sad like that, laughing at them in stage in the best thing ever. So this must be Lady. This is the famous lady, huh, Natalie? Lady, lovely lady. Who's the nice and kind? Ha, loser. Can I bet the little bundle lames? Apua. Ah, rauhoitu. Rauhoitu. Lady. The creature's crazy freak.
Nimellä komni.
What? Phew. Nah, I'm never scared of anything. Like I cry and shout for my mother just because of a dumb horse. Phew. Natalie, make sure you get the muscle on that maniac, otherwise I'll be sending my lawyers to sue you so hard that you think fried prodigy is a luxury. Uh, just, just you wait. I'll be back. Grrr. Haista sinä paska. Leidi on tosi kiltti. Se vaan aisti, että sinä oot idiootti. Ah, Caitlin, that idiot makes me so angry. So angry that I'm shaking all over. I know I should let Ivan Drake have this effect on me. I should care at all about what he says, but it's hard to ignore it. Thanks for being here, Caitlin. You wonder what he was talking about? Yeah, I'm sorry you are curious. Has Ricky said anything to you about the paddock that's just outside the New Hillcrest? He sucks that you train there and then quickly changed his mind. Yeah, you see, the paddock used to belong to him. I'd like to tell you more about it, but I need to get Lady ready before the student arrives. I hardly know how it will be grooming her or get her ready considering how much I'm still shaking. Your help? Oh gosh, that's you so lovely. Thank you. Here, take my grooming brush and groom Lady. I'll tell you more about Ricky and the paddock while you're at it. Okay. No niin. Thanks ever so much, Caitlin. Okay. Ehkä mä menen hevoseni selkään. Has Ricky told you anything about his old trainer, Master Lucia? He has. You see, Master Lucia was the owner of the very old Jiu-Jitsu club called Eponaankin. Back then, the focus on the club was the monitoring, the measuring the old techniques and the of the martial arts, right there in the paddock. Master Lucia was one of the greatest Jiu-Jitsu artists of all time, which is why the paddock is so well known among those who practice and follow Jiu-Jitsu. Ricky had the luck to have Master Lucia take him under her wing at an early age, and she trained him the way of the horse, as it called. When she started to get into her later years, she asked Ricky if he could look after her club and paddock for her. Ricky was supposed to take care of the club and the paddock until the new master came along, but nobody knew who the master was supposed to be. Master Lucia had her faith in Ricky, but for for the Ricky to be master, he'd first have to win the Jorvik championships. Ricky promised her he would, and then just a few weeks later, Master Lucia peacefully passed away. You don't need to be sad, Caitlin. Master Lucia was a very, very old lady when she died. She slept peacefully and happily and welcomed the next part of the life, not knowing what's coming next with open arms. Oh gosh, time's flying by. Ladies' hooves need to scraping before the kids arrive. Oh, how nice do you need you to help me with this as well, Caitlin. You cleaning out ladies' hooves, I can carry on with the story. Anteeksi, minä en sitten ole tässä selässä.
No.
Thanks now, now lady just need to be saddled and turn everything's ready for my little student arrives. Where was I? Oh yes, Ricky had promised to take care of Master Lucia's old club and the paddock belonging to it until the new leader for the club stepped up. Ricky, as you probably noticed, can have a huge amount of self-confidence, and so he took part in the Jorvik Championships even though Master Lucia told him to wait a couple of years until he was ready. The rest is history. Ricky lost in the final of the championships, and the person he lost against was the one no other than Ivan Drake. As well as his self-confidence, Ricky also lost the club and the paddock to the Ivan. In the heart of the moment, he bet Ivan the paddock that he could beat him. If Ricky lost, Ivan then owned the paddock. Since the club lost the paddock, it also lost its headquarters, and because Ricky also became very withdrawn, the remaining member looked for the other clubs to join, meaning that the club was more or less disbanded. Sorry to stop again, I've almost totally calmed again, but I'll need the lady to be saddled so she's ready for the lessons. Haha, thanks for helping me with this out as well. I promise I'll finish the story this time since you're helping me. Oh. No. Bridles. Yes. Nyt sillä on.
No.
Thanks, Caitlin. I'll keep going now. There's so much. There's not much to the story left. As you know, the years went by now, and I don't know what any of the other clubs members are doing. I know the only two who knew the way of the horse were Master Lucia and Ricky, who said thought because she wanted him to take over. Ricky seems to have lost a lot of his knowledge, but I really think you can help him with finding his way back. He's got there somewhere. He's got in there somewhere. He just needs a little help to get back on the track. You have no idea how grateful I am to your helping him, and I think he's really grateful to be too. But I just doesn't ever think to say so. Even if the paddock is lost, it doesn't mean Eponaankin has to be too. Weekend can still save the club, the paddock, my stables, and even me if he wins that competition. So thanks for training with him, Caitlin. Oh, here's the shoes. Take them back to Ricky and carry on where you left off. The qualification starts soon, so there's no time to lose. No niin, tässä on nämä ihmiset nää seuraamaan vaan. Haluaisin vain tehdä tehtäviä rauhassa, mutta no... Siis, vaikka mä sanoisin sitä kuinka monta kertaa, niin aina on joku, joka niinku lähtee sit kun näkeekin mut, niin lähtee seuraamaan. Hey, you took your time. Oh my god. Nyt. Lopeta. Sinä kanssa. Mä otan teidät Ignosta kyllä pois. Nyt oikeesti. What were you and Natalie up to? You helped her with Lady before her lessons? That's nice of you. Oh, she told you about the paddock at the new Hillcrest? Well, I suppose it was just as well that you found out. Anyway, enough about the old days. We got the training to do. The qualifiers start soon, and I need to get into tip-top shape for them. I think I remembered all of the ways of the horse thanks to our studies together with Caramel Soul. So, change into your sport shoes and we'll sit down to get started with the little medications to clear the mind before we train. No. Focusing. I'm so focused. Okei. Mihin sä heitit Caramel Soulin? Se on tuolla. Okei. Mä tsekkaan vaan nuo kengät, mitä mä sain sulta. Okay, not happening. There we go. I feel focused and ready to go, don't you? Okay, so Natalie's already told you the whole lot of stuff about Master Lucia and Eponaankin, so you'll know that the focus at Eponaankin is on the way of the horse. If we just watch the horse in action, we'll see that it will run from danger, privilege in hurt. That's why we got the best different tactics in Jiu-Jitsu. Nothing can break through them. I thought we should start with one of those techniques, and it's the brush. I'll try my best to show you what to do so we can train together. The brush simply means you brush away of the enemy on their attacks. It's really easy. Just imagine that you were brushing Caramel Soul, but instead of having brushed on the horse, you got somebody trying to attack you. Come on, Caitlin, let's brushing. Tää on siis niinku... Karate Kid all over again. Ihan oikeesti. Mä katson liian monta kertaa Karate Kid-leffaa, että mä kyllä tiedän tän jutun. That was great start. We may pay as well move straight on to the next technique. What, you think we should go a little more slowly? Nah, why? That was really good. I remember the brush. Don't need to practice more than that. It will be fine as it is. We can move on right away with a definitely tactics called the feed. Smart, Caitlin, you got it already. Just like I said, the feed works like you feeding the horse. just without horse or any food. Just try and copy me and remember to keep your arms up when even if feels like you're getting cramps.
Tuli videokovni.
Okay.
Niin.
Looks like you started to cramp up like a little there, Caitlin. Your natural thought, even there's going quickly. Nyt mä otan kyllä nää videot ikkunasta pois. You don't need to be worried, Caitlin. Why would we need to go over this more than once? If you get it kind of 80 done by the first time, then that's enough, I think. It's the only qualifications after all, and it all go perfectly. Now that I remember all the techniques of the way of the horse, nobody gonna be able to touch me. Haha! The next technique we'll look at is as hooping. This isn't a defense tactic like others, but no häirittet. But mihin mä jäin? Sometimes they are even though they got no idea what's going on. You already know how to do this. Exactly what you use with the hoofpick. Just be without hoofpick or the horse.
Tuli videokovni.
Mitä sä oikein teet? Ei se noin mene. Jos mä en vastaa, se tarkoittaa yleensä sitä, että mä kuvaan. Siinä ei tarvitse jäädä niin kuin pomppimaan. You know?
Niin.
This is going really well. I'm remembering everything. Remember when I told you the Master Lucia made me spend weeks in a stable during my school break, just so that I could muck and tidy up. She did that so that I would be able to learn one of the key techniques of one of the hardest, called the mucking. It took years from me to learn, so don't be too sad if you don't get it right away. The mucking technique can be done in many different ways, just like ordinary stable mucking. Out can be done in different ways. Am I right? You're wondering how many different ways you should show a manure. Yeah, the possibilities are limitless, Caitlin. You can throw it up on the air and try to catch it with the wheelbarrow, or you can pile it all up in a big mountain of the dung, or you can. Why are you looking at me like that? Let's just start with the mugging instead. Come on, Caitlin. Nope.
Tuli videokovni. Good start, but you clearly need more practice at this. Like I said, it took me a pretty long time before I nailed it. Tuli videokovni.
Phew! I don't think we need to train anymore for now. I'm pretty tired, actually. What do you think about having a few moments of the meditation and then we can call it a day? You think we need to train more? Phew, take it easy. Didn't see how well it was going for me just now? Nah, we'll meditate a little now and then I'm going to go home and prepare for my diet. Didn't I tell you
I'm on the chips diet now. Chips are from potatoes, and potatoes are vegetables, and the salad is made of those vegetables. So my chips diet is basically the healthiest thing ever. No, it's not. Plus, there's always salt in there too, and you need the salt in your body if you're being sweating during all these workouts. It's up there with the best, most healthy diets. It's not. Yeah. However much as you keep nagging about eating a varied balanced diet of the little bits everything enumerations, I still know that my diets are better than your crazy wap. Enough of that now thought. Let's cool down with some stretches and meditation. Nice training session, Caitlin. Thanks. Now I'm gonna get home and relax with my chips. I'll probably see you later. Now it's time to get ready for the qualifications. There's a training vest for you. You can use whenever you want. Whenever you want to train a little extra. And the shoes stay works out, okay, right? Have you great race, see you soon. Mitä se sanoo? Okei. No, jos te tiedätte, että mä kuvaan, niin... Noin, ainakin nyt tajus, että ne ei seuraa mua enää. Se kun sanoo yhden kerran ja sitten on silleen, että okei, joo me häivytään ja sitten ne tulee uudestaan, silloin on vähän sanottavaa tiukemmin. Ei tässä muuta. Mut joo, se oli tässä tällä kertaa ja ilmeisesti meillä alkoi nyt niinku uudet päivittäiset. Melkein sainkin tämän takaisin. Tänne kun neutraalista tuohon friendlyin. Joo. Jatketaan sitten ensi kerralla, kun tulee taas tehtäviä tänne päin ja mistä päin tahansa. Joten joo, eipä tässä sitten muuta kuin morjesta!